need a miracle. Hello friends, this is Shundel. This is just a share from my own reading and of course from my own life experiences. I am sharing with you what I have read here and it really helps me and inspire me today. Therefore, I want to share this with you. When you really need a miracle, remember, miracles still happen these days. When you are facing a trial that seems hopeless, it's important to remember that with God, nothing is impossible. Christian will talk about God's power, sing about His power, and encourage others to depend on His power. But when it's their turn to actually need God's power, it's all to open their faith is weak. It may be a loved one whose life hangs in the balance, a marriage pulling apart, a financial crisis, or any other devastating event that causes you to question your faith. But during a crisis, it's not the time to start falling apart and doubting God. You have to go to God. It is the time to trust Him even more and totally lean on Him for wisdom, guidance, comfort, and peace. It's a time to get on your knees and pray with faith, knowing with absolute certainty that God will answer according to what is best. God's unlimited power is available to you anytime, day or night. In Matthew 21:22, truly, I tell you, if anyone says to the mountain, go, throw yourself into the sea, and does not doubt in their heart but believes that they say will happen, it will be done for them. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. When you really need a miracle, it's important to know that faith is the key ingredients to prayer. When Jesus held the woman who touched the hem of His garment, He said to her that it was her faith that made her whole. Jesus said in Matthew 19:26, with man, this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. When you really need a miracle, don't pray hoping that He will answer you. Pray with faith and believing. Miracles happen when you can pray with faith and believing. Believe in Him. As it says in Hebrews 11:6, but without faith it is impossible to please Him. Or he that cometh to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Therefore, seek Him. Go on to God in prayer when you really need a miracle happening in your life. It continues in James 1. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that waver is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So lean unto God with all your heart. Pray with faith and believing. In Jeremiah 32:27, behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? Nothing is too hard to the Lord. Nothing is impossible to the Lord. In Job 5:6, I would seek unto the Lord, and unto God would I commit my cause, which doeth great things, unsearchable, marvelous things, without numbers. See, we all provided with the promises in the scripture. The promises is there. All we have to do is to come unto Him for a word of prayer every day, believing that He is working for us. Always believe that when we need a miracle, there is God. We must just come unto Him for a word of prayer with faith and believing. He will help you and He will stand by you, for He is the only one who loves you unconditionally. This is Shundel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dropping here in my channel. I am very grateful to each and every one of you. I love you all, and bye-bye.